Hello to Book Reviews with Emma. So, if you clicked on this video, I can bet that you are a Harry Potter fan, and you want to know whether or not you should read this. Well, let me just tell you, it really depends. This book is not by J.K. Rowling, but obviously, she credits it and everything, and it is a playwright. I'm not one to read playwrights for fun, but I have, and I know how to do it. It's not my favorite thing to read, but I think if you are a fan of Harry Potter, you need to read this, because why not continue the universe, and why not get to know more about the children that we've always wanted to know about? So, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child is a playwright, and it's not by J.K. Rowling, it's by John Tiffany and Jack Thorne, and it's a play, and I'd recommend seeing it. I haven't actually, but I've heard so many good reviews about it, and of course, it's Harry Potter, that's one of the biggest fan bases in the world, why wouldn't you want to read it? But this story, it is really a really fast read, and if you want to crank through it in 2 days, you can, because plays are pretty fast to get through. I wish they made an adaptation that was not a play. I know, we're lucky to even get something like this and all that, but I like seeing the setting, and I like hearing things, hearing the dialogue better. I don't know. Maybe I'm just picky. Probably am. Yes, I'm picky. But I do think that actually getting to see Harry's child not being this super great hero like Harry was is good, because some of us know that Harry Potter honestly accidentally solved most of his problems. Agree or disagree, it wasn't all him. It was a lot of the other people around him that actually helped him get through everything. And his son causes a lot of problems and believes some of the wrong people. It's a funny book, it's cute, it's lighthearted, and it also expands on the world, and once you read this, you really have to think back to the books, is it possible that Voldemort could have a child? There's so much evil in the world and things that were left unexplained at the very end of J.K. Rowling's series, which left it open for this adaptation and playwright to even happen, which I'm thankful for, because it's worth it. I think the best thing about Harry Potter and the Cursed Child is that it's about a kid that really doesn't have it in him to live up to his father's legacy, and I think a lot of people can relate to this topic because it's so real, and even though this is a magical, mythical story, it has real life problems in it, and this kid creates even more problems than his dad did. Well, one problem that blows up pretty big, and it makes him feel like a complete failure and nothing like his father, but you get to have this closure where Harry and his son, Albus, they can connect. This book gets into the aftermath of the deaths and Death Eaters, and really trying to figure out the conflicts between people, and if the children can't still be friends even though their parents may have hated each other. So I really enjoy the dynamic. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of playwrights, but I think it's something you should read if you just want to know more about the Harry Potter series. If you were okay with where it left off, I think it's not a necessary book. It's not something you're gonna die if you don't know, and you aren't a fake fan if you haven't read it, because it's kind of an expensive book and it's a really fast read. It's not the best thing that I've ever read, and again, I don't really like playwrights, but it's got a good lesson in it, and it's just got a little more of the world that we all love to see, and the movies and everything. Like I said, it's got a really good lesson in it, and we get to see the aftermath of the entire Harry Potter series, universe, and it's finally come to a close, hopefully for good. So go ahead, tell me what you thought of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. If you decide to pick it up or not, go ahead and comment, subscribe, and tell me any other books you want me to review. See ya!